How to avoid lifestyle inflation, Dave Ramsey? Underneath every rising paycheck lies a subtle trap. The urge to match your spending to your earnings. It whispers you've earned a treat, yourself. But left unchecked, that urge swallows your wealth before it can grow. Imagine this. You land a bigger contract, your bank balance swells, and within weeks your lifestyle has expanded to meet it. A fancier car, a pricier apartment, nights out that cost more than your old rent. You feel good, till you notice your savings haven't budged. You've climbed a rung on the income ladder only to stand on the same step. This is lifestyle inflation. And if you're an entrepreneur or small business owner or investor, it's your enemy. You've designed a path to wealth. Don't let your desires derail you. Here's how to build your fortune instead of feeding your expenses with general guidance inspired by the simple, powerful wisdom Dave Ramsey has long championed. It starts with a decision. Picture yourself in a quiet moment, perhaps at your kitchen table after the workday ends. Your earnings report lies open in front of you. Revenue up 20%. A grin spreads across your face, buoyed by years of hustle. Now, take a breath and choose. Will you add this windfall to your lifestyle, or will you channel it toward freedom? From that decision springs a strategy rooted in awareness. Each month, track every dollar that flows in and every dollar that flows out. You don't need complex software. Simple spreadsheet, updated weekly, will do. Categorize your expenses, fixed obligations like rent or loan payments, and flexible costs like dining or entertainment. When you see it all in black and white, you'll spot where your money drifts toward excess. Let me tell you about Sarah. She ran a boutique design studio. Her revenue climbed steadily, and she felt she deserved nicer things. A premium coffee subscription, designer clothes, brunch every weekend. 6 months in, she realized her savings account still held last year's balance. She felt stuck. Then she tracked her spending. She discovered she was spending nearly 20% of her revenue on perks. She felt her stomach drop, but also a surge of clarity. In that moment, she made her decision. Step 1. Freeze your core lifestyle. Before your next pay increase, commit to living on your current base. If you earned $50,000 this year and $60,000 next, you'll keep your lifestyle pegged to $50,000. Every extra dollar becomes a tool for building wealth. You might call this a lifestyle freeze or baseline budget, but it's simply choosing to say no when your bank account nods yes. Once you've frozen your baseline, automate the surplus. Imagine your account as a branching river. Your lifestyle stream stays the same width, while a second channel grows wider with each pay bump. That second channel flows directly into a savings account, investment fund, or debt elimination plan. Automation is key. Set up your payroll or invoicing system so that a fixed percentage of every dollar moves into your long-term goals without passing through your hands. John, software startup founder, embraced this. When his app's subscription base surged, he routed 30% of every new dollar into a high-yield investment. He never felt a pinch because his spending habits stayed rooted in his earlier income. 5 years later, his portfolio dwarfed his personal expenses. He could have bought a sports car. Instead, he drove the same reliable sedan he'd owned since college because he decided that car served him just fine. Next, cultivate contentment. This is less tangible, but more powerful than any budget line. Contentment means appreciating what you have and resisting the urge to chase the next upgrade. Each time you feel the pull towards something new, a larger home, a leather interior, a premium gym membership, pause. Ask yourself, will this purchase bring lasting joy, or is it just a momentary thrill? If it's the latter, let it pass. Here's how to practice contentment daily at the start of each week. Write down 3 things you already own that you're grateful for. Your home, your health, the team you've built. Keep the list visible on your phone's wallpaper or your desk. When a temptation arises, glance at your list and remind yourself you're already living well. 4th, adopt a need versus want mindset. Before any discretionary purchase, pause and categorize it. Is it a genuine need, something necessary for health, productivity, or long-term growth? Or is it a want, something that would merely add temporary pleasure? It's a Want vow to delay the purchase for 30 days? Often the urge will fade, and you'll realize you never needed it, Maria. An investor who managed several rental properties struggled with wants. She'd see a new gadget or piece of furniture and justify it as research or office improvement. After a particularly impulsive purchase a high-end espresso machine, she instituted a 30-day delay rule. The machine sat unopened for weeks. By the time the 30 days passed, she'd lost interest and resold it, pocketing a small profit rather than bleeding cash. Fifth, set bold financial goals. When you replace the chase for more stuff with the chase for more freedom, your perspective shifts. What does freedom look like? It might be paying off all debt, building a cash reserve of 6 months' expenses, funding a key investment, or even exiting your business to pursue a passion. Write your goal in vivid detail, the exact number, the target date, and what you'll do to celebrate when you reach it. Every time you feel tempted to inflate your lifestyle, recall that goal. Envision the day you cross the finish line. Imagine the relief, the pride, the choices that open up. That vision will fuel your discipline. Sixth, surround yourself with accountability. Few of us can stand firm against inflationary pressures alone. Form a small group of peers, entrepreneurs, investors, founders who share your ethos. Meet monthly to review your budgets, share temptations, and celebrate wins. When you hesitate to stick to your freeze rule, a group text or call can remind you of your commitments. Consider the accountability circle of 3 business owners who call themselves the Triad. Each month, they share screenshots of their automatic savings transfers, confess any slip-ups, and offer support. When one tempted the others with a new recommended tool or service, the group challenged him. Does it align with your baseline, budget, or is it a want? That simple question kept all 3 focused. Seventh, embrace simplicity. Over time, a complex financial life invites leakages. Multiple credit cards, subscriptions you forgot, temptations around every corner. Choose a simple setup. 1 primary checking account, 1 credit card you pay off monthly, and 1 high-yield savings or investment account. Schedule a quarterly review to cancel unused subscriptions and renegotiate fees. Eighth, redirect lifestyle. Upgrades toward capacity building. If you must elevate your living standards, invest in things that sharpen your edge. A better laptop if you're an online marketer. A course that teaches advanced negotiation if you close major deals. A health-focused retreat if your energy fuels your entrepreneurial fire. These are investments, not expenses. They can pay returns that far exceed their costs. Nina, who ran a coaching practice, used this principle. She had an old laptop that barely ran. She felt urged to upgrade to a premium model. But instead of splurging on the fanciest machine, she compared options and chose a mid-range laptop plus a specialized online course in productivity software. The course cost half as much as the premium laptop but taught her shortcuts that tripled her output. She got more value than any hardware upgrade could have delivered. Ninth, remember the power of enough. There will always be a shinier model or fancier perk. If you define success by matching your lifestyle to your income, your happiness will always lag behind your earnings. But if you define success by how closely you align your spending with your values growth, security, freedom will feel fulfilled at every stage. 10th, and finally celebrate frugality as a form of self-respect. When you resist lifestyle inflation, you affirm that you control your life, not your impulses. Each time you choose to invest rather than consume, you're voting for your future self. You're saying, I value what's coming more than what's fleeting. As your income climbs, keep your eyes on that horizon of freedom. Track every dollar. Freeze your baseline. Automate the surplus. Cultivate contentment. Delay wants. Set vivid goals. Build accountability. Simplify your finances. Invest. In capacity, embrace enough. And honor frugality as a celebration of agency. Over time, the dollars you save and invest will compound. The tables you forego will morph into a robust nest egg. The upgrades you resist will translate into opportunities you seize. You'll one day look back and realize your greatest lifestyle upgrade wasn't a car or a house. It was the life of choice and purpose you built by refusing to let your spending outpace your income, avoiding lifestyle. Inflation isn't about deprivation. It's about directing your resources toward what truly matters. When you live below your means on purpose, you give yourself the freedom to pursue your highest dreams without the weight of escalating expenses dragging you down. In that freedom lies real wealth. And that, more than any material upgrade, is the reward Dave Ramsey's philosophy ultimately offers: a life free from financial bondage, rich in purpose and potential.